New Mexico is experiencing its largest ever wildfire that is currently burning, and it started in April.
Oh shit!
At this moment, it's still going on.
It's been burning for like 2 months.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll watch
How did it happen? How did it start?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So it's covered nearly 350,000 acres.
Please don't tell me it's a fucking gender reveal.
Oh my god.
I swear to God.
So is it a boy?
Worse. It's worse. It's worse. What do you think?
Worse than gender reveal?
I think the cause is worse. You can tell me if it's not, but I think
It's in April. Is it 420 related?
worse.
Worse?
Yeah.
What can be worse than a gender reveal accident? A birthday party?
No, that's better than
That
a
is
gender
kinda
reveal
better.
party.
They were trying to water it, but they watered it with gasoline.
That's pretty good.
So it's the opposite of doing something good, right? They're like, it's too dry here. Shh.
You know what's sad is that's probably the closest thing.
What?
Really?
Wait, is it one of those controlled force fire things that the fire department does? To try and help prevent these things?
And they made it worse.
So
That's hilarious.
service themselves caused it by doing 2 controlled burns in separate places that went out of control and joined.
Oh!
Yeah. Business merger.
Merger!
Merger.
I think it's a sign, dude.
Tons of homes have been lost. Like, it's going fucking nuts, and it's
They didn't realize that there's a fucking donut-shaped forest. Homes in the middle. The fucking
Ring of Fire.
New Mexico's toilet seat forest. They totally didn't think of it. Yeah, it's they were doing 2 controlled burns, which of course you have to do whenever like the brush gets dry and it's a fire, because they're like, yeah, it's a fire risk, so they have to burn it. But then they didn't take into account a bunch of different conditions that one of the things they're saying is that they're kind of blaming it on, which sounds like, is global warming.
What?
No, they just sucked as firemen.
Nah, you don't get to blame.
Honestly, what's that? Yeah.
They became firemen. Like they're the pyro men.
Do you know do you know New Mexico's nickname?
What?
I forgot what it was, but
Nuevo Mexico?
no, but it's something like the Stay Here State or something. Like apparently it's so beautiful.
It does look
that
beautiful.
people once they move there or they pass through,
The land of enchantment.
Wow.
it's very far from what I said.
That's what it does. Is it enchants you to stay. Yeah.
Yeah, people move and they just or they go check it out, they test it out,
Yeah.
and they just stay forever because they love it.
The stay
I
here.
like it, dude, because like the sunsets there are fucking out of this world. I mean, Arizona, New Mexico, they're kind of similar, right?
Yeah.
They might really hate me about that because you know how like they're like we're so different, but for me, when I'm crossing through, it's basically the same shit. But something happens when you're going east from California past the Mojave Desert.
Yeah.
Right? So there's I think it's not the Rio Grande. I don't know. What's that river that separates California?
Colorado River.
Maybe. But there's a huge fucking river that goes down to Mexico that splits the two.
405.
When you,
That's it. That's it.
because everything east of the 405 is no longer California. So when you pass it, the desert changes completely. Like it looks like a fucking cartoon desert, like where you would see the Roadrunner and that fool.
It turns
and
red.
The fucking cactus that does this. That fucking cactus is out there. Yeah.
Cactus.
It looks like a real cactus.
The canned cactus.
Yeah, and then it's not as hot. It's like it's not as hot as like our Death Valley hot. And like you're about to, when you see a California desert, it's like that's where even the devil avoids. You know, like you go there and you're like someone's gonna die. But then in fucking New Mexico, Arizona, it feels like an oasis. Like, oh, you're gonna find a nice little fucking watering hole right here and an enchanted naked lady.
And
that's
a
what it
ring
feels
of
like.
fire.
Yeah, and a ring of fire. That's what they're saying is like
Donut ring of fire.
because climate change has caused so much more of a drought in certain areas that
They don't have water to put the fire out.
no, they don't have water to drink to have enough energy to put the fire out.
They don't have enough water to fucking put it in their mouth and spit it back out at the fucking fire.
They could just drink gasoline then.
It's too expensive.
Oh yeah.
So this fire's been going on for 2 months, and are they like nearing an end?
Damn.
Dude, a fire that goes on for 2 months.
I mean, yeah,
that is
if it's-
insane.
If it's going that long and it's spread that large, I mean, they'll probably just let it burn out. Maybe.
Are there any
Their
casualties?
force is huge though.
I don't think.
That sounds like the whole state's gonna burn.
I think they're just like everybody's like under evac risk.
There's just fucking smoke everywhere. There's ash everywhere.
What are the aliens gonna do at Roswell?
Yeah. Looks all cool and red.
If there's what?
What are the aliens gonna do at Roswell?
They're fireproof.
Oh.
I wish there was a way to like, you know, we send all that money to like Ukraine, right?
Want to get a rebate?
We just sent another 450 million,
Yeah, we
dude.
sent all that.
We need a mail-in
We sent all
rebate,
that
yeah.
money to Ukraine to help them in the war efforts. I wished we could send fires over there. So you dig the forest,
Jeez.
and then you throw it at Russia or something.
Oh.
You don't have to spend any money. Just like what do they call it? Upcycling these days. You upcycle the fire.
Costs like $3 billion to send a forest over to Russia.
Well, we sent 450.
You just float it on the ocean and pushed it. There you go.
It stays on fire in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going for 2 months, so, you know.
You can't just
Couple
put it
more
out.
months. No, just, there you go.
Cut it off and send
Just
it.
take the whole forest.
See?
Just send it.
That used to be a fucking war tactic. You know that?
Sending fires across the fucking ocean.
Yeah, they literally
In 2 months.
They would fucking set little boats on fire and then just put it up to shore.
Is that Japanese?
All over the world they did this technique where they would cover a ship in tar and then they would abandon it, just burn it, and then they'll just have a big fucking
Damn it. It's our own ship.
burning ass ship coming up to your wall. You're like, what the fuck, dude? You're like, go the other way.
That's weird. So it's like a Trojan horse, but it's just a burning one on the water.
I imagine all the times in movies where it's like a burning tar ship, or not even burning, it's just a tar ship is like coming towards you, and that one guy's like with the flame arrow. But I feel like I would miss it like 6 times before I hit it.
Wind would fucking take it off.
You just keep seeing multiple tries.
Yeah, right? Like you gotta calibrate. Global warming, I'm missing because of global warming.
Yeah,
You're sweating.
Yeah. So there's people that are pissed about that excuse. Because, yeah, it's such a vague excuse, too, the way that they're like, well, it sounds vague to me, maybe because I'm not a scientist, but they're like, yeah, drought, extreme weather, wind conditions, unpredictable weather changes, all of that's challenging our ability to use prescribed fire as a tool to combat destructive fires. So they're like, the global warming changes are making it hard for us to burn things correctly.
What the fuck? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Because either way, they have to
Don't
do
know
that.
enough of that.
Yeah, they're supposed to do that, so it's kind of like they can't just not burn brush that's gonna burn later.
What's more likely? Is it the fact that it's global warming or they fucked up?
I don't know.
That's what I think.
I think global warming is an easy thing to be like, that's why. But I think, you know, there's still, even with the current climate changes, if you know the climate's changing, then shouldn't your tactic change with it? Why are you saying it after?
They should calibrate
See,
it.
you're making it too real, right?
The hole in the ozone layer is causing this.
You know what I found out? That was like, oh shit! I didn't realize this was a big part of the ecosystem that we needed, but it's gone now. And that's not global warming, but that's an American buffalo, dude. The American buffalo, we used to have fucking millions of those motherfuckers roaming free, and they would eat up the grass and the shrub, and then they would control that environment, so then the whole thing won't be full of fucking, you know, big brushes and shit.
Oh, the original firemen.
Yeah.
We don't got buffaloes no more.
I heard they're
Oh
bringing
yeah,
them back.
Yosemite, dude, they got fucking chlamydia.
Yeah. They be fucking, dude.
How do you know?
It's a huge thing. Buffalo STDs are all the rage right now.
I've seen some buffaloes at Yosemite. They're pretty beautiful.
How did the buffalo get
I don't know
chlamydia?
about that.
That sounds like the funniest
They
setup
fuck
for a
too much.
joke, dude.
Nah, they got it from each other.
Hey, how'd the buffalo get chlamydia?
How?
Buffalo Bill.
Fucking Randy from South Park, dude.
Hey, you like Imagine Dragons?
Stupid. That's a good one. Do you know the punchline to that?
No, what is it?
Ask the dude on Huck.
Hey, do you like Imagine Dragons?
Yeah, sure.
Imagine me dragging these nuts all over your face. It was Joe's joke. It was Joe's joke. It's a bad one.
He said,
Jokes
oh.
like that. I respect people.
Don't put Ebony's rep out like that.
You got me for a wrong kind of guy.
What's the solution to this? Get camels.
Buffalo.
It's called Let It Burn. No,
I thought it was yeah.
no, it's do you really want more?
Whoa.
No, they really are. I don't know, because all they're saying is like, okay, we're gonna do better next time, kind of thing.
While it just keeps
Next
burning for
season.
another 2 months.
Honestly,
Sorry.
they're just trying to put it out, but
Hey, trees grow back, right? It's all good.
as many fires as we've seen in California, there never really is a thing that they say for the press. Here's how we're gonna do it. It's
Yeah.
just we're gonna spray water and hope for the
Somehow.
best.
You trust them.
I'm sure there's a whole protocol that they can't even like, it's so detailed that it's like boring.
Have you seen those massive fires and then you see the helicopter come and you're like, oh shit, finally he's gonna do something, and he fucking dumps the water and it's like a drop and you're like, oh wait, that's a lot of fire, bro.
Disneyland mist when you're like,
The misters, dude.
it's like, oh, good.
This is great.
Yeah.
Look
Like
cool
that shit ain't doing nothing, dude. That's a big
Can you
fire.
imagine if this whole time throughout history, no one's ever put a fire out? It's just burned itself done? Like,
it probably-
this whole time?
Fire departments are a hoax.
They're just acting.
Crisis actors.
Oh man.
It's not even real water.
Water doesn't even work on fires.
It's all CGI, dude.
It's just like, it's like phantasmic graphics.
It's just a hologram.
It's already water with projection on it, so you can't put it out.
But they just project more water.
So everything is water. There's no such thing as fire.
That's amazing.
Even birthday cakes. That's all
Oh
water.
shit. Damn, yeah, there's no real, obviously they're just gonna do their best, but man, 2 months now, 350,000 acres.
They can't just throw some dirt.
350,000. That just sounds like it's already going to the next state, and then at that point, it's like it's not our jurisdiction.
It's your problem.
Yeah.
I don't even know what 350,000 acres sound like. That sound like a state.
Yeah.
Let's see what
That's
it looks like.
big.
That's like bigger than Connecticut for sure.
I don't know. Maybe that's like LA or something. We don't even know. You know.
I don't even know what the fuck is
can't even
30.
What the fuck is an acre, bro?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I could see 1 acre.
Let me see how
I can
many
see what that
acres
looks like.
Los
What
Angeles.
it looks like? Is this an acre right here?
That's about.
I don't even, there's nothing that even, there's no file big enough to show me a photo.
What's the scale?
how
How many football fields?
Alright, an acre, imagine an acre is like like 3 California homes from the backyard to the
No, I need
But
football.
what
We
about?
live in LA, we think in square feet.
San Francisco boasts a remarkable diversity of open space, totaling 5,384 acres.
That's it?
SF is 5,000.
How big is Disneyland? That might help me
How
out.
many acres is Disney?
Can you think in Disneyland terms?
They all-
Or Knott's Berry Farm. Can you find that conversion to Knott's Berry Farm?
That's too born apart for me.
I think we should all do something relatable like
How big is
like
a fucking Disneyland?
Here we go. How many acres is Disneyland? 500.
How big is medieval times?
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck am I doing here?
medieval times is way smaller, bro. It's way
So 500, so what, like 7?
How many acres is McDonald's on fucking?
Wait, so 700 Disneylands then?
Yeah.
How many acres is
Or
the
more.
JK office?
Yeah, 700, right? No, 500, 700. Yeah.